If I think about my coming together circle time, I think what is most powerful is the possibility that exists when we create pause in our lives and we really create that space to connect with what's really going on. When life is throwing us all these curveballs and we're all stressed and we're all overwhelmed because of what's happening, we sometimes move past some of those big things that are coming up emotionally. And when we intentionally create that pause, there's so much to discover underneath that we might not have noticed if we hadn't taken that time.
So the Healing Circles model has such a simple structure that when I first learned it, I knew it could be adapted to so many different settings. And as a teacher in the heart of the pandemic, I knew that we needed that support. As an advocate and activist in the middle of the pandemic, I knew our communities desperately needed another resource to support ourselves in our movement work.
One way that I see it is really the feedback from the people in my coming together circle who have been very isolated, some really horribly so. And they practically always talk about how it's made their week to have that connection and to not feel so alone. So every time when we get to the harvesting, the participants reinforce my commitment.
I've learned through my experience with Healing Circles Global that the container that I hold in Kansas is big enough to include people from Vietnam and India and Germany. And we can share the same concerns that we have for humankind. And we can feel committed to do something about that.
So for me, Healing Circles Global, because of its format of being so open and really about heart sharing and really about harvesting from that heart share, it leaves so much space for listening and for empathy and for being truly heard. And there's no one jumping in to try to problem solve. And there's no one coming in to try to advise you or fix you or tell you how to do something different. It's just you sharing, and there's power in that. There's wisdom that comes forth from within when we're just heard.
All of us are trying to live lives of kindness and compassion and consciousness. But to find joy and to find a way to serve in such dark times is not easy. And Healing Circles provides a way of doing that.